Assalamu alaikum. Just a quick thought about manners and good manners and being kind to people in Islam. You know, whenever I hear a scholar speaking about manners and being kind to people and speak gently to people and the importance of that in Islam, I said to myself, okay, here we go again. Long repeated speech again about how manners are important in Islam and multiple important, yes, but well-known hadiths about the matter. And for me at least, it didn't do what a speech should do to a person to remind him that yes, you have to do that, yes, that you have to change, yes, that there's something wrong. And I believe that the problem is that manners and being kind to people, or the term akhlaq in Arabic, just like the Prophet Muhammad said, أقربكم مني مجلسا يوم القيامة أحاسنكم أخلاقا. The closest, or the more manners you have, the more kind you are to people, the closer you are to me in heaven, or in the hereafter. Okay? So, the problem is that the manners are not something that you establish. I'd say that in a different analogy. Manners and being kind and so on are just like a medicine. It's not like a food. Food is something that you have to take every day, okay? However, medicine you have to take whenever you need it. Okay, what are you talking about? I'm talking about this. All of us are good people. All of us are gentle. Hiya, morning, thank you. Sorry. Whenever you're happy, whenever life is going good, whenever you wake up in a lovely day, just like this day, and you're having a walk, you've eaten, you're not hungry, you're not stressed, it's weekend, for example, all of us are gentle and kind. But the problem comes when life goes hard. And another element in the equation is that when you deal with people that you don't know, that you have seen for the first time, so it doesn't matter to you, yes, thank you, hiya, sorry, that's it. But when you're dealing with people every single day, people who are close to you, your family, your friends, here where we can see you as you are, you know? So I feel that manners and all of the hadith and all of the ayat should be, you should prepare yourself with for the time that is needed in. The time when life goes hard, when you're stressed, when you're overwhelmed, when you have different or bad things in life, when someone close to you commit a mistake, when you have a problem, disagreement with somebody, here comes the importance of manners. That's why I said it's just like a medication. It's not just like a food that we eat every single day. Okay, good manners, be a good person. I'm a good person actually, I always say good morning to my neighbor. Bro, everyone is like that. The problem is when you have a problem, when your neighbor commits something wrong to you, when your neighbor harass you, for example, or yes, you have the right to defend yourself, to take whatever you're righteous to take, yes. But here comes the manners. Here comes the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ saying, أقربكم مني مجلسا أحاسنكم أخلاقا. The more manners, the more forgiving, the more forbearing you are, the closer you are to me in heaven, because this is hard. It's not something, it's not easy. The Prophet ﷺ is not talking about good morning, and he's not talking about sorry, you know? He's not talking about when you smile and someone passes before you. He's not talking about that. He's talking about when you really need to suppress those feelings of anger, of hatred, when you suppress this urge in yourself to take revenge, This is when you are tested whether or not you have manners and whether or not you deserve to be close to the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Why you would be close to the Prophet? Because he was the perfect example of forbearance and forgiving. And I don't want this video to be full of hadith and full of ayat. I just want this concept to be established, and then you can look at those hadith and those ayat in a different way. Whenever you hear a hadith or an ayah about forgiving and forbearance and being patient with people and forgiving people, whenever you hear something like that, deal with it just like you have found a medication, for example, and put it in your pocket and say to yourself, okay, now I have this medicine, I'm going to use it, inshallah. Oh God, give me the power to use it when I need it. And that's something that you may consider putting in your dua also. Make your dua every single day. Oh God, make me kind. Make me someone who's kind to people, who is gentle, who has good manners and good akhlaq, and closer to the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.